Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Steins Gate the visual novel, where we're back here again after that little interesting event we had with Kursu and Lukako and everyone. Yeah, it was awkward. As punishment, I spend the next 30 minutes on my knees under Kursu's watchful eye. If I slouch for a second, I get the corner of her book. I'd accept being told, "Die, pervert," if it would be coming from Lukako. But why is Kursu butting in? I didn't do anything to her. Does she think she's one of those class president characters? Anyway, I flee the lab as soon as my punishment is over. The silent pressure from the girls is just too much to bear. I step into the sun and stretch. My legs are numb from the kneeling, so I can barely stand straight. At that moment, the Brawn Tube workshop door opens, and out comes Part-Time Warrior. Our eyes meet. She's less energetic than usual. Why are you so wobbly?
こういう体操があるのだ。
知らなかったな。
Suzuha answers listlessly. She sits down on the bench. When she aimlessly gazes skyward, I follow suit. Huge clouds are slowly swallowing the blue. A helicopter flies overhead. I can hear its propellers slicing the air.
絶好のサイクリング日和だね。
ん？そうか？
But it's so hot. How can you exercise on a day like this? I'd rather drink hot coffee in a well-air-conditioned room while browsing the net. Now, that's a luxurious way to spend summer break. If only the lab had air conditioning.
あのさ、ちょっとサイクリングしない？
Seriously? She has to be joking.
チャリは1台しかないではないか。
2人乗りすればいいじゃん。
バイトを放り出していいのか？
Suzuha pops into the store. She's back in less than a minute.
許可取ってきた。どうせ客なんて来ないし。
Oh, that's true. I try to think of an excuse to refuse, but nothing comes. I am a mad scientist, not a mad cyclist.
マッドサイエンティストでサイクリストではないのだぞ。なのになぜ俺がお前を後ろに乗せて漕がなければならないのだ。
I did assume that you had a second bike.
We got a text from Mayuri. Do you like Luka-chan? But Ocarine, the last time you said there was a girl you liked, didn't you say something like, "Going out with me will bring you misfortune, so I'll just watch you over from afar"? That's creepy. Can we not reply to that? That I would like to remedy what she has said. Okay.
その昔、アリストテレスが言いました。時間は運動の数であるってね。だから運動した方がいいよ。
That doesn't make sense. I'm exhausted. We barely made it to the station. I'd die if I went another block. This was a terrible idea. I should have known better. I get off the bicycle and sit against the station wall. Suzuha sets the bike against the wall and crouches next to me. Sitting on the ground is undignified for a man of my stature, but no matter. I need just a few moments to catch my breath. I watch the crowds of people move past. Nearly all of them are men. I don't know, from this picture I'm looking at, there's an awful lot of women here. Probably more than men. Here and there, I see people carrying large boxes, most likely PC parts or appliances. There isn't an anime poster in sight. When Akiba changed, so did the people who visited it. This atmosphere, it's kinda retro. It's the Akiba I've only seen in pictures. Akiba at the end of the 20th century. The electric town in its purest form. It has risen from the ashes of the past. And the only one who knows it It's me.
私さ、
Suzuha murmurs.
東京に来たのは10日前が初めてなんだよね。
Huh? I didn't know that.
夏休みを利用した観光ではないよな。
And most people don't get jobs when they go on vacations, unless they're on those like really weird long vacations, but it's not really a vacation, is it?
父さんを捜索するため。
That's a strange way to put it.
蒸発でもしたのか？
I meant it as a joke, but Suzuha looks so serious. I hope I didn't screw up again.
もう何年も会ってなくて、この町にいるのは分かってるんだけどさ。
そうなのか。しかし、ならばバイトなどしている場合ではないのでは？
Suzuha works at the Braun Tube Workshop from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. I doubt that leaves much time to search.
当てがないっていうのが正直なとこ。
警察に捜索願いは出したのか？
ううん。
だったら出すべきだろう。あとは金があるならば更新所に頼むとか。
そんな予算はないな。それにいろいろ事情があるんだよ。
Issues?
たださ、一回だけチャンスはあるんだ。そのチャンスが明日なの。明日ある場所に現れるかもしれなくて。
A certain place? That has a rather ominous ring to it. Could her father be some kind of fugitive? I stay silent, unable to think of a response.
そのチャンスを逃したら、私もうこの町を離れなきゃいけない。
離れるとは地元に帰るのか？
行かなきゃいけないところがあるからさ。私も多忙なわけよ。
Parallel priority engagement? What?
もともと明日会えなかったら諦めるつもりだったし。
不安なのだな。わかるぞ、その気持ち。誰も知らないこの町でたった一人で父親を探す。さぞや心細いことだろう。不安な気持ちを紛らわすため誰かに相談したいわけだな。そして身近にいる人間で最も頼りになりそうなこの法王院京馬にすがったわけか。
Exactly. No one's more reliable than Hoenn Kyoma.
だが残念だったな。俺のような狂気のマッドサイエンティストに頼ったのがお前の運の尽きだ。バイト戦士よ。
はあ。
そんなお前は俺が実験台として使ってやろうではないか。
実験台って
決まっている。時間を遡ることができる人類科学の夢 D メールだ。
I've already explained email to Suzuha before.
お前にはその実験台となってもらおう。
Ocarina, you're kind of going super creepy mode today. I'm just saying, you started off with groping Lukako, which, you know, ended poorly for everyone involved.
どうするの？
Suzuha takes a step back. She finally realizes the danger she's in.
何？簡単なことだ。俺は今 D メール検証実験のデータを少しでも多く求めている。お前にも過去を変えてもらうのだ。もっともその変えた過去を認識できるのはこの俺だけだがな。非道だと思うのならば勝手にするがいい。だがお前はもはや俺の毒牙にかかった子羊。 逃がしはしない。そうだ、いいことを思いついた。
We haven't even determined if she wants to actually help us yet.
内容についてだ。いいか、よく聞け。お前は蒸発する前の父親へとこうメールを送るのだ。娘を置いていくなとな。
It's been too long since we've heard the evil laugh.
君ってさ、いいやつだね。
I know, it's like Okarine's a nice guy, and it's hard to believe.
な
になんかちょっとだけ楽になったかも。
お前、俺を侮辱するつもりか。俺はいいやつなどではない。実験のことしか考えていない狂気のマッドサイエンティストである。分かったならば、お前の父親の携帯アドレスを教えろ。教えなければ俺の右腕が火を吹くぞ。ちなみに封印が解かれた右腕を俺は制御できない。お前の命も保証できんと言っておこ
う。ごめん、無理なんだ。
あくまで逆らうのか。
Apparently she does.
父さんの携帯の番号もメルアドも。
Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, that could get in the way.
そう。
Well, that's a letdown.
まあ、だからこそ明日にかけてるわけでさ。心配してくれてサンキュー。
心配などしていない。実験台にできなくてがっかりしているだけだ。
でもすごいね。メールを過去に送れるなんて人類初のタイムマシンじゃん。
Well, not the first, technically. CERN kind of had us covered on that.
すごいのは当然だろう。なぜなら俺は
Maybe the first successful one?
今日もだからな。
アップグレードの予定は？
アップグレード？
そのタイムマシンのアップグレード、例えば人そのものを
We're
触れちゃうようになるとか。
a little iffy about the whole people thing, considering that we don't want gel ocarines.
検討中だ。
No good ideas yet, though.
だったらさ、作る前に一つ忠告。マキセ・クリスは仲間から外した方がいい。
そういえばお前、あいつのことをやけに嫌っていたな。
さてと、そろそろ工房に戻らなくちゃ。30分休憩をもらっただけだからさ、そろそろ帰んないと怒られちゃうよ。
I stopped Suzuha as she gets on the bike.
明日は父親と会えても会えなくてもラボに来い。
なんで？
お前の昇進を利用して D メールを使わしてやる。
Hey, listen, I want you to promise me you'll come to the lab tomorrow whether you meet your father or not. If he's not there, we'll help you. For science, of course.
For all your world dom talk, you're just a big old softie.
さすがマッドサイエンティスト。悪逆非道だね。もし父さんと会えたなら行くよ。その時はみんなで祝福をあげてよね。
She laughs happily. Then she starts pedaling, leaving me behind.
じゃ、待て！俺も乗せていけ！おい！
Suzuha doesn't wait, leaving me with no choice but to run back to the lab. Oh, dang it.
これより作戦名
Oh gosh.
エルドフリームニ
A
ル
lot
の
of
概要
things
につ
just
いて
happened at the same
説明する。
time. A lot of things just happened. Part-time warrior. Going to infiltrate now. What should I do? I'm so nervous. I can't see my own heart, like peeking through frosted glass. Wish me luck. Over and out. Oh, this is the next day, isn't it? I think it was... Yesterday it was 8, wasn't it? So yeah, this is the next day. I think. The only lab mims here today are Mayuri, Kurisu, and Lukiko. I couldn't get a hold of Ferris or Moeka. They must be busy. Daru, meanwhile, gave me some crap about having things to do. I was prepared for Lukiko to refuse my invitation, but since she's here, I guess she's forgiven me. For now, at least.
お前たちにはこれから宴会用の買い出しに行ってもらう。
I've already explained to the lab members what Suzuha told me yesterday.
あんたは何するの？
俺か？俺はこれからバイト選手を尾行し、状況を逐一報告。
やめなさいよ、悪趣味だな。親子水入らずにさせてやれ。
いちいち突っかかるな、クリスティーナ。お前は人間の心理というものを理解していない。人というのはそうやって一周されると意地でも自らの意志を通したくなってしまうのだ。
So he's doing it just to Spider?
独善的すぎ。
そもそもクリスティーナよ、お前とバイト選手は対立していたはずだ。にもかかわらずそのような気遣いをするとは大した偽善ぶりだな。
あんたの行動が人としてダメすぎるんだろ。
そうだよ、邪魔するのはね、良くないと思うな。
Even during the strategy meeting, Mayuri keeps working on her costume. Lukiko hasn't agreed to wear it yet, but Mayuri's enthusiasm remains strong.
それよりも、どんな結果になってもあったかく迎えてあげようよ。そのためにもね、マユシーは買い出しを張り切っちゃうつもりです。でも僕、その鈴葉さんという人と
Well, whenever she gets here, we'll introduce you to her.
すずさんはね、とってもいい人だから、ルカちゃんもすぐに仲良くなれるよ。
いい人ね。
とにかく俺はこれから尾行を。
だからダメだっつってんでしょ。
調子の分際で俺に指図をするな。
In the end, I can't get permission to tail Suzuha.
逃げたら承知しないからな。
She followed us out here. Kurisu is forcing me to help her with the shopping. There's no way out. Kurisu really is turning into a class president character. At this rate, she might take over the lab. Wait, could this be what Suzuha was warning me about? Nah. Nah. Anyway, time to get my head in the game. We must prepare for the Last Supper, Operation Eldrimir. The Last Supper refers to our party for Suzuha. In the event that she reunites with her father, we'll just celebrate normally. In other words, it will be our last supper in Tokyo. However, if she doesn't reunite with her father, we'll kidnap her and force her to participate in our experiments. Sacrifices must be made if we're going to perfect the DML technology. In that case, it will be the last supper on this world line. The lab's budget, most of which comes out of my pocket, is tight, but it's okay to party every once in a while. It's gonna have like a nerd party here. There's no such thing as low risk, high return. High risk, high return. That is how a mad scientist operates. I can already taste Suzuha's despair.
あら？あそこにいるのって。
I follow Kurisu's finger to see Daru emerge from Yodobashi camera.
見つけたぞ、ダル。
We were looking for Daru? I grab his collar to stop him from escaping.
お前、俺の招集に応じないとはどういうつもりだ。
だから用事があるって言ってんじゃん。
用事とは？
オフ会。
話にならんな。
いや、 ちょっと聞いてくれよ。
オフ会とラボメンガールズの手作り料理が食べられるパーティー、お前はどちらを選ぶ？
手作りだと？
By girls, I know real girls.
一つ確認したい。そこにフェイリスさんはいますか？
Before Kurisu can answer that, I whisper to Daru.
無論だ。フェイリスもラボメンだからな。
くそー、どうしてバッティングするんだよ。せめて明日にしてくれれば。
どうする？決断の時だ。お前、
フェイリスさんの手料理が食べたいです。
オフ会を諦めればそこで試合終了だよ。
I love the really epic background music during this. It makes it so much better.
諦める。僕はオフ会を諦めるぞ。
Daru surrenders all too quickly. As he should. When we return to the lab, Mayuri and Lukiko are already starting preparations.
あれれ、ダルくんがいるよ。
フェイリスさんはいずこに？
橋田、あんた騙されてるわよ。
フェリスちゃんは来られないって言ってたけど。
マジで？おいオカリン、これはどういうことだよ。
I don't know.
ドッキリ
I
ってレ
found
ベ
it
ルじゃね
quite
えぞ。
humorous myself.
次の機会があったら話をつけておいてやる。
ふざけんなよ。せっかくのタイムマシンオフ会だったのに。
タイムマシンオフ会？何それ？
僕がよく見に行く SF 関係の BBS があるんだよ。そこのオフ会なんだ。プロの作家なんかも来る予定だったのに。僕はオカリンを許さない。絶対にだ。
なぜ先にそれを言わないのだ。
I would have gone too.
俺も言っていたのに。
Suddenly, I smell something strange.
何か異臭がしないか？
異臭？
タコ足配線のしすぎでどこかの電源が。
すみません。
Lukiko's apologizing for something.
多分まゆりちゃんの作ってるお料理の匂いだと思います。
What? This is the smell of food?
私も手伝うわ。
じゃあ卵を温めてもらって。
うん。電話レンジ使う？
No, we can't. Remember the doors off the dang thing.
ダメです。生卵をレンジに入れたら爆発しちゃいます。
Will they really?
No, Mayuri, don't! They'll explode in there!
ドアを剥ぎ取ったんだから大丈夫なんじゃない？
I feel like this whole plan just isn't going to work.
トトトントントトトトン。
Okay.
まゆりちゃん、そんな持ち方したら危ないよ。
Is Lukiko wearing an apron? What's going on here?
You can chop up the mushrooms instead, yeah? Yay!
Wait a second. What manner of Stygian dessert are you trying to foist upon us?
They're for the salad, genius.
I defy you to find me a single world line in which egg and mushroom salad goes with apple pie. I'm calling a moratorium on the chop, chop, chop!
Out of the way!
Daru and I exchange glances.
俺たちも手伝うべきか。むしろあのガールズどもをキッチンから
I
排
don't
除
think
す
these
べきで
people know
は。
how to make food.
結果は同じじゃね？
めまいがしてきた。この現実を改変したい気分だ。
ハゲドウ、オカリン、この恨み末代まで忘れん。
本気ですまないと思っている。だがダル、俺と共に死んでくれ。
保険としてピザ頼んどくわ。
That sounds like a good idea. It only gets worse. The smoke grows thicker by the second, filling my lungs with ash and tar. Good lord, how bad are you people at cooking, gosh. In less than an hour, the girls have transformed the lab into a Class 5 disaster zone. I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。どうやら邪神の封印を解いてしまったらしい。もし
I'm sorry, sir, but we had to kill your parents. They were a liability from the organization.
両親に愛していると伝えてくれ。
オカリン、それ死亡フラグ。
これがシュタインズゲートの選択なのか。
Just to have you die via terrible food.
不さえ関係ない。
After the storm has passed,
うわー。
遅いな。
the sun is already set. The food lined up on the table, none of it looking particularly appetizing, has already grown cold. I open my phone to check the time. It's getting late. The high school girls will need to head back soon. Was Suzuha able to meet her father? If so, they might have a lot to talk about. Ooh, mail. Oh, that sounds sinister. There's only one word in Suzuha's email. Does that mean she didn't meet her father? And now, she plans to leave town alone?
Why, that little...
I fly out of the lab. I don't know where Suzuha is. All I can do for now is go to the station. If she's going to leave town, she should be using public transportation. If she's using the Haibiya line on the other side of the station, then I've struck out. But if she's going to take the bullet train from Tokyo or Uneo, then she'll have to pass through here. I carefully scan the thinning crowd around Akiba Station. Where is she? After about 30 minutes of watching the crowd, I spot something. My gaze focuses on a person walking in from the main street. It's Suzuha, shuffling along with her head bowed. As she gets closer, I can see that she's wiping her eyes. Is she crying? I don't see anyone walking with her. I guess she couldn't find her father after all. Suzuha looks up in surprise. I see the tracks of tears on her face. Just as our eyes are about to meet, Suzuha looks away. And then she turns and runs out of the station. I give chase, ignoring the stares of passerbys. She's gone. Where did she... hold on a sec. Why am I chasing her? Do I have some kind of urge to chase things that run away? That's stupid. I'm not a dog. Shouldn't I just leave her be? It's not like we're that close, right?
君ってさ、いいやつだね。なんかちょっとだけ楽になったかも。
But Suzuha is all alone in this town. What if I was the only one she could talk to about her father? I know she's hurting. She needs my help. Shouldn't I do everything in my power? Just now, I think I saw someone who looked like Suzuha. But the run from the station has left me exhausted. I drop to my knees, gasping for breath. My sides ache. I can't take another step. Even after searching the entire area around the station, I couldn't find Suzuha. I guess this, too, is the choice of Steins Gate. As I rest, I look up at the night sky. The satellite remains buried in Radio Kaikan's wall. I wipe the sweat off my brow and head back to the lab.
Okari, Suzu-san ni wa aeta?
Everyone's still there when I return.
もう遅いからみんな帰るんだ。
でも
結局どうなったのよ。
そうだ、一人で納得してんなよ。
鈴葉には逃げられた。どうやら父親には会えなかったようだ。
そっか。
A gloomy silence falls. I can see the sadness on everyone's face. Oh gosh, no, not the inappropriate laughing. I begin to laugh. All part of my plan.
Okabe-san, どうしたんですか？大丈夫ですか？
走りすぎで脳に酸素が届いてないんじゃない？
Probably.
オカリン、決めっす。
いや、お前たちがしょんぼりしているのが傑作でな。どいつもこいつも何をしょぼくれている。こんな時のために俺たちにはあれがあるではないか。
I thrust my finger at the curtain to the development room.
D メールを使うの？
でもさ、この時間じゃ電話レンジの放電現象は起きなくね？
起きないのならば明日送ればいい話だ。
D-mails leap through time. It matters not when we send it, but when it is received.
誰になんて送るの？
今日の昼間の俺自身へ。内容は
I smile triumphantly.
クリスティーナの脅迫に屈せず意地でもバイト選手を尾行せよ。
If I do that, there's no way I can fail. And then, we can have Suzuha as a test subject. I suddenly hear the sound of rain. I look outside the window and see that the rain has started to fall. As Daru predicted, the discharge phenomenon does not occur. It looks like we'll have to wait until tomorrow. The rain goes stronger over time, eventually becoming a thunderstorm. The next day, there isn't a cloud in the sky. Let's check that mail, and we're going to stop here for today. Oh, it won't let me check the mail? Oh, do I have to... It's hard to leave, do I have to wait till it happens in the story? Okay, well then I'll leave the mail for now. And we do have a few tips to check. Death flag. A metafictional term. When a character triggers a death flag, they've said to have done something that foreshadows their death. A common way to trigger a death flag is to make a promise on the eve of a climatic battle. For example, when this war's over, I'm going to get married. And then what usually happens is you die, and then it's like, no, I can't get married anymore. And I believe this is the only other one. It's time to murder the word. Eldhrimnir. In Norse mythology, the cauldron used to cook for the gods. And there you go. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. It only gets more exciting from here. Thanks for watching. Bye!
This little kid is so cute. What are you keeping here?
I wouldn't go touching that, Ruka. It's future gadget numero 4, Mode Snake.
Is that a claymore?
No, it's merely a mock-up. In actuality, it's a humidifier.
Aha! Here we go.
No, don't pull that!